Hello, my name is Miss Jill and I work at the Upper Library. I am glad that you could join me today for Kids Can Cook. I'm going to show you how to make two things. One is a mummy snack and the other one is an egg spider. Let me show you what you need for the mummy snack. You need to have an English muffin, which I have right here, some tomato sauce, some string cheese, and also some black olives. Now, what you'll first want to do with your English muffin is go ahead and toast that, which I have gone ahead and toasted my English muffin right here. Then take some of your spaghetti sauce and put it all around your English muffin. Just like that. Use a little bit more. Put it all the way around. And if you really like tomato sauce, then you can put even more. I like it just medium. Then what you're going to do is go ahead and open up your string cheese and spread those apart. So that is what I have done right here. Then you're going to take it and put it on your English muffin so that it is like the wrapping of a mummy. Put it different ways. And this one, you can do however you want to. Have several of them going one way, other ones going another way. I like lots of cheese, so I will use all of my string cheese that I had. Some more right here. Oh, I still have some more. Oops, one fell off. That's okay. It fell onto my plate. We're fine. I had not had string cheese in a long time. I had fun just kind of tearing it all apart. There we go. And I have one last piece. I'm just going to go like that. So there you go. You have all your string cheese on your English muffin. Now you'll want to put some mummy eyes. And that is where you will use the black olives. The black olives that I got were already cut up. So I am going to take 2 black olives. They have a hole in them. I will put one right there for an eye. And then let's see, here is another one that I can have for an eye. And if you find you really like black olives, you can put even more on for maybe like a mouth or a nose. Then what you will want to do is either put this in the microwave or put it in the broiler so that your cheese will melt. And then you will have a delicious mummy snack. I do hope you enjoy eating that. Now let's go on to the spider egg. Let me show you what you need for that. For the spider egg, you will of course need to have some eggs. Have your parent or an adult go ahead and hard boil these eggs. You will also need to have some mayonnaise, which I have in this container. In my family, we like to have our deviled eggs be a little bit sweet. So I usually add a little bit of pickle juice to it also. Okay, now I went ahead and hard boiled my eggs, but I wanted to show you this one. Normally when you go to the store, you probably get white eggs. Well, I was able to get some eggs from a little girl named Sadie. Sadie has chickens and she gathers the eggs each day along with feeding her chickens, and then she will sell some of the eggs. Well, you know what? She had some brown eggs in my carton. Now, what do you suppose? With a brown egg, are you going to have, the shell is brown. Is the inside going to be brown too? Let's go ahead and find that out. The way to crack an egg that you hard boiled is to kind of tap it on something. I have a plate right here. I'm going to tap it on my plate, and then you can peel the shell off. Sometimes part of the white will come off when you break the shell apart. But let me show you. And sometimes these farm fresh eggs are really difficult in getting the shell off. Okay, because they are so fresh. Anyway, now it's coming off, but if you look very closely, you can see that the egg is not brown inside like what the shell was, but it is white inside, just like a regular egg. Okay, now it's coming apart a little bit easier. Okay, I go like that and peel this all the way off so that you are going to have a regular hard-boiled egg, just like that. Very good. Now what you will want to do, because some of the shell is still on here, go ahead and rinse it under water. And so that is what I did with this other egg that I have. I went ahead and rinsed it under the water. Here is one of the hard-boiled eggs. I still have some of the eggshell on my fingers. I forgot to get some paper towels. When you do this, make sure you have paper towels. Now go ahead and cut this. Maybe have an adult do that part so that nobody gets their fingers hurt. And there you can see the egg white and the egg yolk. Now I went ahead and mushed up some of the egg yolks, but let's go ahead and add this one. Lots of times what you can do is just kind of push on that and it plops right in. I was lucky that and worked really, really well. Sometimes they do, sometimes you have to work at it a little bit. So let's go ahead and plop the other one in. Let's see if, and that one worked out pretty well too. Part of it got left right there. Let me just use my fork, and I can use my fork to get that off. Just like that. Then I am going to mush these egg yolks, okay? Because what you'll want to do then is to mix your mayonnaise with it. Okay. And also, like I said, we like to have ours be a little bit sweet, so I'm going to add some pickle juice to this. And you can just put in however much you want. I'm just going to go like this, dribble a little bit in. If you find you need it a little bit sweeter, or if you want a little bit more moisture in it, then you can add some more, okay? Now I have that mixed up pretty well. Now I'm going to add my mayonnaise. And again, it just depends on how you like your egg, whether you want more mayonnaise or less mayonnaise. I'm going to go like this and just plop some right in there, maybe a little bit more of a plop. And I have a different spatula, a rubber scraper that I'm going to use for that. Mix this up the best that you can. Oh, mine's turning out pretty good. Just like that. Okay, yes, it is mixed up very well. If you find it's a little bit dry, either add a little bit more pickle juice or more of the mayonnaise, but I think mine is just going to be just right. And I'm trying to stir this so that you don't see any of the mayonnaise just all by itself. So then what I'm going to do is take one of my egg whites, just like this, and plop some of this right inside, just like that. This is how you're going to fill your egg to make a deviled egg. But like I said, we are going to make this look like a spider. And do you remember how many legs a spider has? A spider has 8. But you know what? We can make this however we want. It'll probably kind of depend on the size of your egg. I am going to take one of my black olives. This is going to help me make it. I'm going to put that in the center for kind of like the body. Then what I found is if you would take one of your black olives that is just like a circle, you can scrunch that together and it kind of breaks it a little bit. And so then this can be your legs. So I will put that right there and right there. I may break it up just a little bit more, like that, and like this. Now my spider has 3 legs. My spider is going to be more of like, almost like a sunshine. If you want to get all of the, oops, I had some more cut up over here. Let me see. Maybe it'll work out okay. Just like this. Maybe you just have to put your legs closer together if you have a smaller egg. That's what I'm gonna have to do. So right now it has 6 legs. Let's add this other one over here. There's 7, and 1 more will make 8. And depending on how you put your legs, whether you have it look like a spider or you have it look like a sunshine. And there I have my spider egg. So I hope you will enjoy eating your spider egg along with your mummy snack. I have had fun doing this for you, and I hope that you will have fun making the snack. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.